Chapter 2 Whispers of Magic. The heart of the forest was a place of ancient trees and whispering winds. As Benny and his friends ventured deeper, the air grew thick with magic. Sunlight dappled through the leaves, creating an ethereal glow. They passed a sparkling stream where tiny fairies flitted among the flowers and heard the rustling of unseen creatures in the undergrowth. Suddenly, a wise old owl perched on a branch above them. "You have been summoned," the owl hooted, its voice echoing through the trees. "The forest needs your help." "Help? With what?" Benny asked, his curiosity piqued. "The crystal heart of the forest is fading," the owl explained. "It's the source of the forest's magic, and without it, everything will wither and die." Chapter 3 The Crystal Heart. The owl guided them to a hidden clearing. In the center stood a magnificent crystal, pulsating with a faint, fading light. It was surrounded by thorny vines, their sharp spikes guarding the crystal. Milo, with his nimble paws, quickly scaled the vines, attempting to reach the crystal. But the vines were enchanted, and he was repelled by a magical force. Tilly, with her slow but steady pace, tried to carefully clear a path through the thorny barrier, but the vines were too strong, and her efforts proved fruitless. Rosie, despite her bravery, hesitated, sensing the formidable magical barrier. Benny, remembering his mother's words about courage and kindness, approached the crystal with a gentle heart. He spoke to the vines, not as a threat, but as a plea for help. He explained the forest's predicament, expressing his sincere desire to restore the crystal heart. Surprisingly, the vines reacted to Benny's kindness. They slowly retreated, revealing the crystal heart in its full glory. Chapter 4 A beacon of hope. Benny gently touched the crystal. A warm, golden light flowed from the crystal into his hand, and he felt a surge of magical energy. The light spread through his body, then to his friends, and finally to the entire forest. The forest responded with renewed vigor. The trees stood taller, the flowers bloomed brighter, and the air vibrated with life. The crystal heart shone brilliantly, its light radiating hope and magic. The owl hooted happily. "Thank you, Benny the Brave," it said. "You saved the forest." Benny and his friends returned home, their hearts filled with joy and pride. They knew they had faced a challenge, but their courage, kindness, and teamwork had led them to victory. They had proven that even the smallest creatures could achieve great things with a brave heart and a helping hand. They were no longer just friends. They were heroes who had saved the magical Greenleaf Forest.